Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, we're back with StarvHarv. Today we are looking at badly translated French history. I've had multiple comments mentioning that this is what they would recommend me to watch, because apparently it's pretty cool, pretty funny. So we're gonna watch that. We've done very many different countries. And I think it's about time we're going over to the French side of things. There is also a sponsorship part in here. I've decided for this this time we're just gonna watch the whole thing. I mean, you can let me know in the comments if we should continue doing that. I feel it's kind of like since he's the one who's making the videos, it's fair to kind of watch even the sponsored segments. Since I'm not adding that much new stuff to the video, you know. Yeah, link to the original video is of course down in the description. Make sure you subscribe to StarvHarv and support him in his channel. And let's get started.
This video was sponsored by MyHeritage. I took Wikipedia's timeline of French history and ran it through a translator using languages with awful translation quality.
Just a quick thought. Is there a correlation between the French history and the MyHeritage part? Or is that just a coincidence?
This was the result. 426. Claudio, the first king of the White Money Monk King, began his rule. 448.
Okay.
Claudio died. He was sucked.
How long was he?
448.
Okay, about 20-ish years. Okay.
Claudio died. He was sucked by Mello.
Excuse me, what? Yo, good for him, I think. What? We're like less than 30 seconds into the video. He is there, has already made his appearance, and he's getting sucked off. Good for you, bro. What?
Why are these translations so sus now? War for Mars. Of course,
huh?
I and my allies stopped the attack, obviously. I died during the Battle of Teodric, followed by my son, Trom, who played a powerful role in the war.
Wait, what?
57. Melovech is dead. His comfort
The one who sucked off he, right?
was sad, and I inherited him as king. I changed him like a king. I can fix him.
What?
462. Roman sterilized Roman territory was sent
sus.
to the Kingdom of the Monkeys.
What? Okay, I've heard from you people in the comments this was going to be quite nuts. Let's go back. Roman sterilized Roman territory was sent to the Kingdom of Monkeys. Okay, let's see what the Kingdom of Monkeys is.
Was sent to the Kingdom of the.
It's what? Eastern European. Huh. I swear I thought for a second it was Africa. I guess I'm the racist.
Monkeys. 464. Aegidius is dead. Remember him, for he was one of the righteous.
Damn.
465. I was dead because of childhood.
Yeah,
466. Oh, my people. He's nice to her at night. Then he killed her.
Jesus.
He became one of the losers.
What?
485. The Euro died, and his son, Alaric II, succeeded as the king of whiskey. 486. Battle of Brothers. Frankish army under Clovis defeated Sigius and defeated Sisan's realm. Sigius was very powerful, and Alaric II but
Bro, this
later handed
epic
over to
background
Clovis
music.
and cut it off. 511, he's dead. His kingdom was divided among 4 children. In Paris,
he's... Whoa. We are getting law drops recently.
among 4 children.
Last video we found out he has brothers. Now he has 4 children. Good for him. I'm just kind of wondering who the mom is. Probably she, right? And then he killed her. For whatever reason.
In Paris, he went to the son of Albert Illy. I went to the kingdom of Soissons, and to the kingdom...
Again, I've said this in a video before. Bro, the royalty from back in the day, they all look like fucking fanboys. What the fuck? Like, how can you take someone like that seriously? Like, imagine you're this big buff-ass knight, strong AF, and you have to take orders from this fucking fanboy loser over here. Like, I would have trouble taking you seriously, bro. You look like some fucking sissy, eh?
Of Gemoharus, and to the kingdom of Odor. This video was sponsored by MyHeritage. MyHeritage is the #1 family history service out there, with over 33 billion historical records.
You can use it to find out if your family tree is a circle or not.
Family origins. I partnered with MyHeritage and had a fun
if you're
time
from
entering the details
Alabama or from the Saarland, you probably already know
as
that.
MyHeritage found my ancestors, starting from only 17 people I knew about, and ending up with a family tree of 136 people. I was interested to learn how my family went from Ireland to being dispersed all around the world during the 19th century. Thanks for that, Britain. There were records of people ending up in America, India, Canada, and Australia. But then, over time, all coming back to Ireland. And how it seems like half of my family are named Peter or Patrick. There are at least 17 people called Peter and Patrick. Some being lines of 4 generations of Peters. Another interesting story I found
they really were
was
not original with their naming sense. They were like, never change a running system.
Saving people from a gas leak at a steel mill in Ohio. Clearly, the StarvHarv law goes deep. MyHeritage also has instant discoveries, which can add huge branches of your family tree at a time. When I tried it, I was able to add 40 more ancestors in a single click and get information about their lives. Like my ancestor here, born in 1814, who was a pig farmer. We can't all be kings. And also called Peter, and has a son called Peter and Patrick. Truly a creative...
Wait. Wife is called Bridget, children, Bridget.
Bloodline. Additionally, MyHeritage also has advanced tools to repair, enhance, and colorize historical photographs. If you, like me, also want to find the deep lore of your family, you can get started today with a 14-day free trial of MyHeritage by clicking the link in the description. 5:30.
Alright guys, you know where to look. Like I said, if you want to find out what shape your family tree is, you know where to go. Fortunately, I know quite a bit about my ancestral relations, heritage slash blah blah blah. It all goes back to Germany. I am German AF, like with a couple of extra steps. Some went there, but I'm like, in the end, they all lived in Germany. Either they left and came back, or they've always lived in Germany. It's just very, very German.
4. My hotel died from the one I succeeded as the King of Austria. I died. His son, the kingdom inherited.
2 of the 4 sons
557.
Are dead.
He was born in Austria. His son, Babert II, was born of his kingdom. Sadly, I'm dead. 589. The fight ended in a break at Cucao Dam, handed over to Lombard by the Guatemalan emperor, which resulted in the end of Frank's journey in Italy. 592. Burgundy died of guns. His kingdom was sent to Benabert II as his son. 623. Lothar II gained Australian independence under the rule of the king of his son, Dagobert I. 629. And 2 people are dead. The virtue of the covenant ended after his death, and we created, and we made him a survivor.
You made him a survivor. So what we have so much stuff going on right now. What do we have? We had he died. He has 4 children, 4 sons, I guess. He killed She. He was born again and has a son. Then 2 children died. And we're not even 5 minutes into the video.
He was murdered too. I took Anton and became the only king of Franks. I was dead. 632.
We just became king. What the fuck?
Second may be possible in the murder of his brother. His son, Jay Parlin, rode his successor as the king of the aquarium. Bad news, cowboy bros. 661, the ranch is dead. His kingdom was split between his 2 minors. 675, an Afghan child has died for the 2nd time. And Argold Troy answered the 3rd answer. 715, Daborn died. His ice cream
Everyone is just
was
kicking the bucket here. What is going on?
732, Tor battle. Frankish and Burgundian soldiers under Mayor Martel failed to destroy the galaxy. Due to the pink flax pink, the species is the price announced by Fries, which is short legs for 7 years. 737, Dodric's dead.
Huh?
Charles Moel received no inheritance.
Even more people die.
Then
What is going on?
She began studying the Bible.
Let's keep it on the back end of the mind. She was killed by he. Now she's back. And she's probably back with a vengeance, right?
With her family. 734, finally, the 3rd child was declared Frank's king. But he thanked Pippin's influence after 7 years of clearing the throne. 747, Carloman left the position of mayor and abandoned his life. 768, Charlemagne and Carlomanc declared the death of the fresh king. Each brother receives half of the father kingdom. I died when Charlemagne inserted into his kingdom. Good lord, what is happening in there? I was declared the king of the Franks after the death of the father of the president of the Netherlands. 771, I was born in Erez.
Wait, so we became king and then we were born.
774, after a successful victory, Lombard became king. The Spanish tiger was created as a buffer zone between the Frankish kingdoms and Albanese. Papa Leo I.
Good for him.
800, Charlemagne was crowned Angus's disease by Pope Leo II. 875, Charles Balls came to Emperor Roman, here by Buddhist Gohi VII. 876, Andrew's War. Charles Bold was defeated completely after his death in Germany. And then the Battle of Andernach is the death of Germany's Charles Starium, who became the bad kingdom of Brad. Bradford Law. 888, Charles died of a legal heir of recognition of the empire fell on his toes. 1004, Robert enters Burgu's Guy. And then it's just heresy. 1054,
I need a sip. What is going on here in this video so far? So much. I don't know if we had so much going on, so much lore in such a short amount of time until now. Nothing like a bit of cold Coke Zero. Nice. Okay, now I'm ready to continue.
Battle between the poor. Henry passed away.
Battle between the poor. What?
7-year-old son Philip, my wife, and Ken. 1066. Philip has got the majority. Philip entered the biggest. Philip died. Amazing run.
Oh my god.
1108. He's dead. His son Lewis. He's done. Damn. 1152, I was appointed a conservative in the United States. Okay. 1180, Louis VI is dead. He rejoiced among his people. 1241, Louis IX declared that those who declared his feet would enter his battlefield. 1 territio.
Again, more feet content, more feet lore. Why? Declared that those who declared his feet would enter his battlefield. So if you don't want to go to war, don't declare his feet? I guess. That has got to be one of the stupidest things ever. What?
1302. Your victim is hit by liquid, returned to his hometown, and kills every Frenchman. Friends?
Damn. Okay. That seems a little excessive.
Have resulted in a major failure due to France's occupation of France. 1316. Louis X died. Maybe poison? John,
Maybe.
my son, was born. 5 days later, he died.
What? People just cannot catch a break in this video. People die left and right. They're born, then they're dead, and rinse and repeat. What?
1356. Wars between France and France.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. There it is. It was only a matter of time. The staple war with oneself in these kinds of videos. It was only a matter of time. I think we've got the badly translated history bingo here now. We've got he, we've got she, we got death, we got people coming back from the death, we got war with oneself. I think we got the whole package in this video. Just keeps going.
Especially financial problems. 1415. For centuries, an English soldier landed in northern France under King Henry V. Just one soldier at a time. It was really annoying. 1438. Charles VII's actual punishment for the rubber committee of the Galaxy Church appointed a religious official. 1453.
What does that even mean?
Wars for Castin. French declared a final victory against the British army, finally winning all British lands. 1532, Francis I made a decision to insert the French kingdom of Brittany. Where? I was assigned to serve as a special pioneer in France, where I served as a special pioneer. Francis,
yeah, makes sense.
I'm dead. 1572,
What?
French Protestant genocide. 1574, Charles IX's breathing is over. Without one heir. 1617, Louis leaves his mother and takes power in his hands. Louis adopted his head. Louis is dead. 1648, Pope Francis orders arrests of leaders in Paris.
Francis?
The war ended with France for 30 years. 1668, the end of sacrifice. France was killed by Spain and other territories. 1713, success. France and Britain signed the urine traffic under
the fucking what? The urine traffic. What?
the French's throne's right. Similarly, French creators may abandon the heirs of all fools' crops. Maybe up in the air. 1715, his 5-year-old son, Louis XV, was used by his nephew Philip II as the Duke of New York. Louis XIV died in the canal. His great 5-year-old great-grandfather...
Huh? His 5-year-old great-grandfather. The math seems a little bit off, don't you think?
Louis XV was surrendered by Philippe II, Duke of Aki of Aki. 1738, Vienna. The deal ended with a victory for Poland. 1744.
Why is Brock Lesnar there?
Louis XV visited King Elassus. Since 1947, celebrations in Somalia took place throughout the city, leading to the spread of alcohol in the square.
Oh no.
A display of smoking fireworks, and built in front of the Rohan Palace at 12 meters and 30 large screens. The tour will excite the city for years to come and honor it for years to come. 1778, France recognizes independent American colonies from the UK for the undesirable participant. France will pay Britain wages to win a peaceful victory in Paris. 1786, visit Louis XVI, see the Luxembourg Dam and shelter for weapons. 1789, the French Revolution began with a Braille storm.
A burial storm?
1793,
What?
the French previous King Louis, who was killed. Guillotin died a few months ago in power. 1799, now Capon General Nova Bababa.
Okay, what is that? Look at that name. Naul Campon General Nova Bababa Papa Kakakakara. Bruh. That name is a war crime. What the fuck? How do you even pronounce that?
Papa Kakakara, new website, replaced it with French users. General Napoleon cancels the French handbook instead of the French embassy. What a mistake. In 1801, Concordat signed between Sanskrit pirates and Pope pirates. 1803, Louisiana Purchase. France sold Louisiana to the United States. The United States shocked in its territory. 1804, Haitian Revolution.
Shocked that they got
the
Louisiana.
era
What?
And declared Haiti's independence. 1813, Battle of Leipzig, with 60,000 merchants participating in Europe before the diverse rural wars. 1814, first fix. Boo Boo Boo's house speaks about a local version. King Louis XVIII during the Napoleonic Wars. 1815, French Louis XVI and his wife's music was transferred to Stoll's church. Dennis in Paris. What? Finally, that's who was in Paris. 100 days, Napoleon welcomes Napoleon after escaping from Elba. Battle of Waterloo, Nap Limon lost 19 euros. Empire.
Damn.
Second repair.
He will
with
never
Napoleon
financially recover from this.
Bourbon's home reinvested. 1835, in Paris, I tried to kill Louis Philippe.
Damn,
I tried
why?
it with a house rifle in Giuseppe. 18 people were killed. King escaped by a path.
Wow. You managed to kill 18... I guess we managed to kill 18 people, but not the one we wanted to die. That is some horrible aim. That is some stormtrooper aim.
French War. French victors removed indigenous peoples from Mexico after demand. 1848, Louis Napoleon Bonaparte said his words were the first president of the French Republic. Of course, a year after the coup, Louis Napoleon Frenchman and the Emperor. 1860, the beautiful territory of Italy and Fear were taken in France as a gift after the victory over the Empire. Second nuclear war. Army, British and French entered the forbidden city of Beijing. Dang Paris was announced and lasted 2 months before being brutally killed by French soldiers. Rest easy. 1871, the end of the French Bush War. France's Ward Airport III, and the end of the Second French Empire. The Third Republic was subsequently declared, and North III went to the date of his death. 1879, he began his term as the President of France. The maintenance of the Eiffel Tower began. 1889, Eiffel Tower is a hatred for the public. 1899, she began her term as President of France. 1940, World War II. Compiègne's second ceasefire was launched as France received British archives from the Germans. 1944, Norman's Landing. It is believed that Operation Overkill, and especially the last war of the French Free Force and the French Defense Forces liberate Paris from German occupation, as a symbolic attempt to restore French dignity by a rapid defeat. 1945, Fish Sigma. All liberated French, the rest and the Allies ended with the bag.
I mean, if you have the Fish Sigma on your side, yeah, you can only win the wars. What else could you do, bro? The Fish Sigma.
1959, Charles de Gauldi's became the first front of the Tower Company and was also a supple uncle attack. 1965, Internet Treaty. The Triad combines the United Nations. Continue with copper. 1995, Jacob Chick began his term as President of France. 2004,
Jacob
laws are prohibited in schools to religion. The law is allegedly known for destroying the head of an Islamic coffin, but is a symbol of Jewish Christianity.
Jewish Christianity. What? Jewish Christianity.
That's a little extract from my conspiracy blog there. 2015,
What?
Cy Chemet killed 17 people, including police, in 2 conscious attacks.
Damn.
About 3.5 million devils were opposed to terrorist attacks.
Wait. About 3.5 million devils were opposed to terrorist attacks in the country. So they're against terrorism. What? What?
Devils against terrorist attacks. Ooh. 2017, according to King France President Mamanuli Mac
King.
Thank you again to MyHeritage for sponsoring this video. Click the link in the description to get a 14-day free trial today.
Oh my god. You guys were absolutely not kidding when you said this video is quite crazy. So much lore, so much things happening in this one single video. Damn. I think like over the last couple of videos we got a bunch of lore dropped, like that he has siblings, that he has kids, that he killed she, and then she came back and became president, or whatever she was. Damn, a lot of lore in this single video. Did not expect that. That was great. That was very confusing and a bit of a headache, but it was very interesting and entertaining. Thank you for whoever reminded me of that in the comments to watch it. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have other videos you want me to watch from StarvHarv or in general, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to him and support him if you enjoy his videos. And I hope you guys have a great day and we will see each other in the next video. Until then, take care and have a good time. Bye.